Something is not quite right about the version of the gospel we often hear. For so long, many believe the version of the gospel that says something like this: you're a sinner, you've broken God's law, and because of that, you deserve to be punished. But if you accept Jesus in your heart, God will not torture you forever. And let's be honest, that version of the gospel makes God sound like an angry, a vengeful ruler, someone who has to be appeased before he will even consider forgiving you. And here is the twisted logic that goes with it quite often. You racked up a debt you can't pay, so God takes it out on his son instead. It's like saying, you crashed the company's computer and you can't pay for the downtime, so an innocent co-worker gets fired in your place. And that, we're supposed to say, that is good news? But that doesn't produce love. It produces guilt, fear, obligation. It turns God into a harsh accountant, a cosmic executioner, and it turns Christianity into a fear-based religion. We end up worshiping to avoid punishment instead of responding to love. And that's not the gospel that Jesus preached. In John 14:9, Jesus said, "If you have seen me, you have seen the Father." Did you get that? Jesus is like the Father. And notice, Jesus never acted like that angry, punishing deity. Jesus forgave sinners freely. He touched the untouchable. He healed the hearts and the bodies. He never said, "I am here to take your beating so that the Father won't hurt you." Jesus said, "I and the Father are one." So given this, could it be that we have misunderstood
what the gospel is?
Yes, we get that sin has real consequences. But it is not because God is out to get us, it's because sin itself destroys us. It breaks relationship, it warps our thinking, it disconnects us from the source of life, who is God. And God, instead of punishing us for being broken, sent Jesus to restore what is broken and to heal. Romans 2:4 says, "It is God's kindness that leads us to repentance," unquote. Not fear, not threats, but kindness. You see, God's law isn't a list of rules and penalties, it's the blueprint for life. When we live out of harmony with it, pain, suffering, and death follows. But God's justice is not retribution, it is restoration instead. It's about healing the damage, not punishing the person. So let us revisit the truth. God doesn't need to be persuaded to love or forgive us. He already does. He's not an angry judge looking for a reason to punish us. He is a loving Father doing everything possible to bring us home, to heal, to restore us. And once you see that, you really see his heart and you can't go back. So I'm inviting you to lay down the fear, let go of the shame, come to the God who isn't looking to hurt you, but to heal you. Because that is the gospel. That is the good news. And it's better than you can ever imagine. God bless.